As soon as he said those words, palliative care, I literally froze. I thought, oh my God, is he telling me I'm going to die imminently? I was diagnosed with pulmonary arterial hypertension, which is a very rare condition affecting about 7,000 people in the UK. It is a terminal condition and it's life limiting. And I'd actually not long got over breast cancer when I'd been diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension. So it's a bit of a double whammy. When the hospice was mentioned to me, my blood ran cold. I thought, that is it. I literally thought you only got in touch with the hospice if you were going to die. I didn't realise there was this whole background of other support that they offer. I didn't understand that palliative care meant an overall package of improving the quality of your life and living with your diagnosis and making the most of each day. They just said, what can we do? What help do you want? And there were a couple of things that sprung to mind. One of the things I asked for help with was to have the counselling to help me come to terms with the diagnosis. And one of the things I've been very adamant about with all my clinical care team is I don't want to know how long I've got. I don't want a time frame. I just want to try and make the best of each day. And I thought if I could come to terms with knowing that I've got a terminal illness, but I didn't want it to be at the forefront of my mind every single day that I could drop dead any second. They put me in touch with a counsellor called Liz, a lady called Liz. She was absolutely marvellous. And I was just able to talk quite freely to her about what it felt like to get that diagnosis. I mean, I felt very frightened and I had like a whole range of emotions that I went through. I was angry because I thought I've got through breast cancer and now this, and just angry that, you know, why me? And just able to voice things that I couldn't talk to my partner about, or my sisters, or my daughter, because it was too raw. It was just so beneficial to be able to talk to someone outside of it all, who could be very circumspect and very impartial, and just listen, more importantly. With Liz, I was able to just completely be honest with her and yeah, as I say, voice all those fears and concerns. And once they were out in the open, then I felt better. I felt better about it. I felt like I'd actually gained some of that lost control back. It's a very positive experience when you come into contact with the hospice. It's not all pessimism. It's positive, it's life affirming, life enhancing, and the focus being on your quality of life helped me certainly come to terms with my condition and my diagnosis, because I now focus on the good things. I now focus on what I can do, what I can get help with. It's just reassuring to know, even after all this time, because I've been in touch with the hospice now for over a year, that I can pick up the phone and ask for help, and I know that I will get that help. It's good to know that there is a support network there, not just for me, but for my friends and my family too.